NFL fans, it is time once again for another episode of Pro Football Insiders. That's PFI's NFL Divisional Breakdown Series. This is Brian Anthony Davis. So glad to be hosting this show. Now, let's go ahead and make sure that if you like this video, if you are checking this out as a podcast, make sure you go ahead and check out the rest of our catalog as well. And make sure that you tell your friends and family about PFI. But most of all, thank you for doing so. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the NFC East as we go forward with Week 5 coming up. So, and when we're looking at the NFC East, it's simple. The team on top would be none other than the Philadelphia Eagles. Absolutely not a surprise there, as the Eagles are so strong. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week. We will have more about that as we go, but a very strong team in Philadelphia. Can they repeat? Well, remember, it is absolutely a long season, but a team to definitely watch. You've got to go ahead and consider that team as one of the very best in the league. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of the division. As we take a look, the Commanders are now 2-2, falling this weekend as well. The Cowboys are at 1-2-1 after a crazy Sunday night football game. And the Giants got on the board for the first time. They are at 1-3, no ties in this division. Now, how did everything shake up last week? Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened in Week 4. First of all, it's the Washington Commanders. They went on the road at 2-1. Not a good day for Marcus Mariota and company. They fell to the Falcons 34-27. The Eagles got great defense and special teams once again. They also have that team going. Jalen Hurts leading the charge, 2 touchdowns for him again. Eagles 31, Buccaneers 25. The Dallas Cowboys, they hosted a game, and they hosted the Green Bay Packers and what would be the Micah Parsons Bowl. Now, Micah Parsons had a tackle in this game, but not a big factor. 40-40, the first time in history there has ever been a 40-all game in the National Football League. So history was absolutely made in that game. Wow, I've got to tell you, that's something you never think you're going to see, a score that has never happened. Let's go ahead and talk about a score that nobody thought would happen this year. The Giants 21, the Chargers 18. 0-3 Giants hosting the 3-0 Chargers. Well, the underdog won. Great game, great first game for Jackson Dart. The arrow is definitely pointing upward, but mad props to that defensive line and the New York Giants. Absolutely fantastic play from their defense in this game. A very potent Chargers team came to town, and they went ahead and beat them. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going to go on in Week 5. First of all, it is the Philadelphia Eagles. They will be at home. They are taking on the Denver Broncos, who are coming in at 2-2. The Broncos have a very good defense themselves, a decent offense. I cannot wait to see what happens in this game. The Broncos just completely demolished the Bengals on Monday Night Football. Now they take on the world champs. The Dallas Cowboys look to go ahead and even their record kind of at 2-2-1, even the wins and losses, taking on the 0-4 New York Jets. That is going to be in New Jersey, but it's a place that the Cowboys know how to play because they play the Giants there every single year. Let's go ahead and take a look at those New York Football Giants. They have an opportunity to go ahead and win again, taking on the New Orleans Saints. Can they take it to 2 in a row and be 2-3? Or will the Saints get their first win at home in the Crescent City? And then finally, it is going to be the Commanders going out west, taking on the Chargers, who just lost to the Giants, but the Chargers will have a chip on their shoulder. It will be an interesting game. We will see if Jaden Daniels is going to be back in this game, as well as Scary Terry McLaurin. If they can come back, they can give the Chargers a run. Let's go ahead and take off. Thank you so much for checking us out here on Pro Football Insiders. It's PFI's NFL Divisional Breakdown Series. Once again, that is the NFC East. We will go ahead and talk to you next time, but make sure, if you like this show, not only tell your friends, family, and anybody you know that likes football about us, but make sure you check out our back catalog as well. Until then, for PFI, my name is Brian Anthony Davis. Go football.